Okay, so this is how I trim my doggy's nails. Taking a look, you can see that he has a taco nail type. You can clearly see where the soft tissue ends, right by the tip of my nail, and the rest, this section, is trimmable. Let me just go a little bit closer. So again, here, there is the end of the soft tissue, and the rest of this can be trimmed off. If you take a look here, there is the end of the soft tissue, and this area can be trimmed. And here on this one, the little one hiding, this is the end, and that can be trimmed off. Now, if we take a look from the sides here, on the other one, let me find, there we go. If we take a look at the side here, once I put my hand under the toenail, you can see it easier, that there is a space when the toenail is a thicker and there's a thin edge right there. I know, I'm sorry. And it applies to all. Very, very thick, and then there's a thinner edge. Now, that can give us a cue how far up we can go, but that's only a cue. You're not betting anything on it at all. So this is a nail clipper I use. I always remove the little tongue because I want to see what's going on in there. Okay, so I trim off the tip. Teeny tiny clip. I angle it 90 degrees comparing to the doggy's nail, because this is the way we put the least pressure on the doggy. Let me just straighten my leg up because it's gonna take a while, and it's just not gonna work this way for too long with my knees. Okay, let's take a look. I was working on this one. Alrighty, so let me just double check again. We are in the frame. Oops. In the frame. Okay, so this is the way I like to trim it off. Let me move this leg out of the way. I clip the edges this way, that way. Trim a little bit off of the tip as well. This area I was talking about. I'm going a little bit further back, like that. On the side as well. Whenever I'm not sure what's going on, I can put a little pressure with my nail on the doggy's nail to see whether I'm working on a soft tissue or a horny surface. Just by taking a look, you can easily see that the softer tissue here is lighter colored, and this is the edge of it. Whatever is on the top of this, that's horny tissue. Below that, it's soft tissue, except for the sides. Right there. Excellent. So we are going forward because we are done with this one. We are going forward, smaller tip, first clip on the edge, one again on the tip, one on the edge, other one on the edge. We are going teeny tiny to make sure that we are staying safe. So a little bit on the edge, some on the top. Perfect. Nice and rounded, all good. If you compare the two, you can see I trimmed quite some. Excellent. And with this, trimming the first cut 90 degrees comparing to the toenail and clipping the edges off, your doggy won't experience any kind of pressure on the nail, and his nails are not even soaked for the procedure. And look how calm he is. Let me move. He is almost asleep. Let me just zoom out. Look, he is kind of sleeping. So once you use the right, there we go, the right method, your doggy will feel safe, so much so that they will almost fall asleep. So just by trimming teeny tiny pieces like that will help you huge. And whenever I'm trimming, I'm not sure whether you noticed, but whenever I'm trimming, I'm opening up the clipper just the amount I want to trim off. I'm not like this and running around or moving around with the clipper like that. I keep it closed. Whenever I'm about to work on something, I open it up, trim a little bit, and then close it up again. Super, super important. Great. Again, if you're not sure how far you should go, scrape the area a little bit with your nails, take a deeper look, closer look, whatnot. If you're not feeling safe, leave it a little longer and go with the nail file after you are done with the clipper. And you can work a little bit more with the nail file if you need to. So the thing I'm doing now is rounding up the edges to make sure that his nails are nice and rounded. He won't scratch himself, nor will scratch me. And it's a fast little thing, making it nice and smooth on the edges. The nail file has a little curve on the inner side, which makes it very, very easy to keep it on the doggy's nails. Before I used emery boards and they were sliding off of the nail constantly, and it took double or triple amount of time to finish. But with this one, it's a piece of cake. There we go, beautifully rounded nails. Excellent. If you compare the two, much shorter. We trimmed off quite some. Beautiful.